The only 6 exercises you need for mass. These are the muscle-building giants responsible for turning average bodies into powerful head-turning physiques. If your goal is to get bigger, broader, and stronger, this is your foundation. These 6 compound lifts target your chest, back, legs, shoulders, and arms simultaneously, triggering maximum muscle growth and hormonal response. No endless sets of isolation movements, just pure, effective strength building. Commit to these, fuel your body right, and in a few weeks, you'll notice thicker arms, a wider back, and significant size gains across your entire frame. This is how mass is built: raw, real, and results-driven. Number 1. Pull-ups, the king of upper body mass. If there's one exercise that deserves the crown when it comes to building serious upper body mass, it's the pull-up. This isn't just a back exercise, it's a full upper body powerhouse. Done correctly, pull-ups will build width, thickness, and raw pulling strength using nothing but your body weight. If your goal is to carve out that V-taper physique, broad shoulders, flared lats, and a tight, narrow waist, then pull-ups are non-negotiable. They lay the foundation for a strong, muscular frame that looks good from every angle. Why pull-ups matter for mass? Pull-ups primarily target the latissimus dorsi, those massive wing-like muscles that give your back width. But that's just the beginning. This movement also activates your traps, rhomboids, rear delts, biceps, and even your core as it stabilizes your body throughout each rep. It's no surprise that seasoned lifters often say, if you want to get big, learn to pull yourself up first. That's because this one move trains so many critical muscles simultaneously, leading to massive strength and size gains over time. According to research published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, vertical pulling exercises like pull-ups stimulate the latissimus dorsi more effectively than most machine-based or isolation movements. That means you're recruiting more muscle fibers per rep, which leads to more growth, especially when you apply progressive overload by adding weight, increasing reps, or adjusting tempo. Mass through control, not momentum. Here's the key. A proper pull-up isn't about speed or momentum. It's about form and control. Real growth happens when you move through a full range of motion with tension. To do a proper pull-up, grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width with palms facing away. Hang with your arms straight and shoulders slightly pulled down and back. This pre-activates your lats. Pull yourself up until your chin clears the bar, then slowly lower yourself all the way back down. Start with 3 to 4 sets of maximum reps. Once you can perform 10 to 12 clean reps, begin adding resistance using a dip belt or weighted vest to continue building mass. Pull-ups force multiple large muscle groups to fire at once, triggering both size and strength gains. Even better, compound movements like pull-ups also increase natural testosterone and growth hormone levels, helping you grow bigger and stronger overall. Master this move, and your upper body transformation will follow. Number 2. Push-ups, the foundation of upper body size. Don't let their simplicity fool you. Push-ups are one of the most powerful bodyweight exercises you can do to build mass, especially in your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Often underestimated because they require no equipment, push-ups have stood the test of time for one reason: they work. When done correctly and progressively, push-ups can help you develop serious upper body thickness and muscular definition, while also improving stability and joint strength. Why push-ups matter for mass? Push-ups primarily target the pectoralis major, chest, anterior deltoids, front shoulders, and triceps, making them a triple threat for building upper body size. But they don't stop there. They also recruit your core, lower back, and even your glutes to stabilize the body through every rep. This means you're training much more than just your upper body. You're developing full body tension and control, which transfers to bigger lifts like the bench press and overhead press. Push-ups also create mechanical tension and time under tension, 2 key triggers for muscle growth. The deeper the range of motion and the more control you apply, the harder your muscles are forced to work, and that's what leads to hypertrophy, muscle growth. How to do a proper push-up. Start in a strong plank position. Hands slightly wider than shoulder width, body in a straight line from head to heels. Engage your core and glutes to keep your hips from sagging. Lower your body slowly until your chest nearly touches the ground. Press through your palms and explode back up while keeping full body tension. Start with 3 to 4 sets of 12 to 20 reps, depending on your strength level. If regular push-ups become easy, progress with harder variations like diamond push-ups, triceps focused, archer push-ups, unilateral strength, feet elevated push-ups, increased resistance on the upper chest, weighted push-ups, wear a weighted vest or stack plates on your back. Push-ups allow for high volume, great pump, and progressive overload without needing a gym. They're perfect for building mass in the chest and arms, and they complement heavier compound lifts like bench press and dips. Over time, consistently training push-ups with strict form and intensity will lead to a thicker chest, broader shoulders, and stronger triceps, all key components of an impressive upper body. Whether you're training at home or in the gym, push-ups deserve a permanent spot in your muscle-building arsenal. Number 3. Shoulder press. Build big, round, powerful delts. If you want broad, powerful shoulders that make your upper body look wider and more dominant, then the shoulder press is non-negotiable. This mass-building movement is the cornerstone of any program focused on upper body thickness and width. Whether you're using a barbell, dumbbells, or even kettlebells, pressing weight overhead builds the kind of shoulder mass and strength that stands out. The shoulder press primarily targets the deltoid muscles, especially the anterior, front, and medial side heads. These are the muscles responsible for creating that round, capped shoulder look that completes the V-taper physique. But it doesn't stop there. It also engages your triceps, upper chest, traps, and even your core for stabilization. That makes it a true compound lift that not only builds size, but also improves overall upper body strength. Why the shoulder press builds mass? Compound lifts like the overhead press recruit multiple muscle groups, which increases overall muscle fiber activation and triggers greater hormonal responses, like testosterone and growth hormone release. These are crucial for natural muscle growth. Studies have consistently shown that multi-joint, free-weight overhead pressing exercises stimulate more muscle activity than machine-based movements. In short, if you're not pressing overhead, you're leaving gains on the table. Plus, shoulder press strengthens your scapular stabilizers and rotator cuff muscles, improving shoulder health and posture. This is key for longevity, especially if you're lifting heavy or training frequently. How to do a proper shoulder press. Sit or stand with a neutral spine and grip your barbell or dumbbells just outside shoulder width. Keep your core tight and chest up. Start with the weight at shoulder height, elbows slightly forward. Press the weight directly overhead, not in front, until arms are fully extended. Lower the weight back down slowly and under control. Start with 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps with a challenging but manageable weight. As you get stronger, progressively add weight or volume. Want more challenge? Try seated dumbbell presses, Arnold presses, or Z presses, done seated on the floor to increase core demand. The shoulder press is unmatched in its ability to build raw delt mass and upper body power. It gives you those rounded shoulders that widen your frame and make everything from your arms to your chest look bigger. For upper body size and dominance, the shoulder press is essential. Skip it, and you're skipping some of your best gains. Number 4. Tricep dips. Build bigger arms and a thicker upper body. If you want arms that stretch your sleeves and a chest that pops out of your shirt, you can't skip tricep dips. This underrated bodyweight exercise is a true mass builder for the triceps, chest, and shoulders. Dips are often called the upper body squat because they involve multiple joints and move your entire body through space, making them one of the most powerful upper body exercises for size and strength. Tricep dips primarily target the triceps brachii, the large muscle on the back of your arm that makes up nearly 2/3 of your arm's overall size. While many lifters chase bicep curls for arm growth, the real secret to massive arms is developing thick, strong triceps, and nothing builds them like dips. Alongside the triceps, dips also hit the lower chest, anterior deltoids, front shoulders, and your core for stabilization. Why dips matter for mass? Because dips are a closed kinetic chain movement. Your hands stay fixed while your body moves. They create high levels of muscle fiber recruitment and force your body to work as a unit. This builds functional size and strength. Research in sports science journals shows that compound bodyweight movements like dips activate more muscle fibers than machine-based alternatives. The result? Faster, more efficient muscle growth. On top of that, dips allow for progressive overload just like weighted pull-ups or presses. Once bodyweight dips become easy, you can start adding weight using a dip belt, backpack, or weighted vest, helping you keep building size over time. How to do tricep dips correctly. Use parallel bars or dip bars, gripping them firmly with arms fully extended. Lower yourself under control by bending your elbows until your upper arms are parallel to the floor or slightly below. Keep your elbows close to your body to emphasize the triceps. Flaring them works more chest. Press back up to the starting position, locking out the elbows fully. Aim for 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. If you're just starting, do assisted dips with bands or use a dip machine. As you progress, begin adding resistance. Tricep dips hit your arms and chest with heavy mechanical tension and stretch, two proven drivers of hypertrophy. Combined with their ability to scale in difficulty, dips are a must for anyone serious about building bigger arms, a fuller chest, and true upper body size. Do them right, and your upper body will blow up. Number 5. Bent over row. Build a thick, strong, muscular back. If you want a back that looks powerful from every angle, dense, wide, and deeply etched, the bent over row is your go-to exercise. This is one of the most fundamental lifts for building real mass through your entire posterior chain, particularly your lats, rhomboids, traps, rear delts, and spinal erectors. It's not flashy, but it's brutally effective, and it builds the kind of thickness that pull-ups alone can't give you. The bent over row trains your back in a horizontal plane, complementing vertical pulls like pull-ups. While pull-ups give you width, rows give you density. This makes your back look thicker and more three-dimensional, giving you that powerful, athletic look. And because you're supporting the weight with your core and hamstrings engaged, this lift also trains your grip, glutes, and lower back, making it a true compound movement that drives full-body strength. Why bent over rows matter for mass. Bent over rows allow for heavy loading across major back muscles, triggering maximum muscle fiber recruitment. Unlike machines or cables, the free weight nature of this lift requires more stabilization and control, especially in the spine and core. Research from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research shows that free weight rows activate more stabilizing muscles compared to seated row variations, which leads to greater overall hypertrophy and strength development. The row also trains your ability to retract and squeeze your shoulder blades, essential for posture, injury prevention, and bigger lifts like the deadlift and bench press. How to do a proper bent over row. Stand with feet shoulder width apart, barbell in front of you. Hinge at your hips, not your waist. Keeping your back flat and chest up until your torso is about 45 degrees to the ground. Grip the bar with hands just outside your knees, using either an overhand or underhand grip. Row the bar into your lower chest or upper abs, driving your elbows back. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the top, then lower the bar under control. Start with 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps. Maintain tight form, no jerking or using momentum. Your back and hamstrings should stay engaged throughout. The bent over row lets you move serious weight and forces your back to grow thick and strong. Combined with pull-ups, it creates unmatched upper body development. If you want that armor-plated back that screams strength, bent over rows are essential. Don't just train for width, build depth and dominance. Number 6, squats, the ultimate mass-building movement. If your goal is serious, full-body muscle growth, there is no escaping the squat. Often called the king of all exercises, the squat isn't just a leg day staple. It's a total body growth stimulus. When performed with proper form and intensity, squats activate nearly every major muscle group and unleash a hormonal response that triggers massive gains from head to toe. Squats primarily target the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, but they don't stop there. Your core, lower back, and upper back all fire up to stabilize the load, especially during heavy barbell squats. Even your traps and lats engage to keep the bar locked in position. That means squatting doesn't just build bigger legs, it builds a bigger, stronger entire body. Why squats matter for mass. Research shows that heavy compound leg exercises like squats produce a significant increase in testosterone and growth hormone, two critical hormones for hypertrophy and recovery. This hormonal surge helps you not only build stronger legs, but also promotes muscle growth throughout your entire body. That's why lifters who squat consistently tend to develop faster gains in their chest, arms, and back. Squats raise your body's muscle-building potential overall. Squats also improve functional strength and athletic performance, helping with power, mobility, balance, and coordination. From daily activities to advanced lifting techniques, everything improves when you squat regularly and with intensity. How to do a proper barbell back squat. Step under the bar, resting it across your upper traps, not your neck. Grip the bar tightly, chest up, and pull your shoulder blades back and down. Unrack the bar, take 1 to 2 steps back, and set your feet shoulder width apart. Brace your core, then push your hips back and bend your knees to descend. Lower until your hips drop at or below parallel, keeping your knees in line with your toes. Drive through your heels to return to the top without collapsing your chest. Start with 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 8 reps using a challenging, safe weight. Maintain strict form to protect your knees and spine. Squats build the largest muscles in the body and create an anabolic environment for overall growth. If you're skipping squats, you're cutting your progress short. No other movement delivers the size, strength, and systemic impact that squats do. Whether you want bigger legs, a stronger upper body, or full body mass, squats are your ultimate weapon.